Hey everybody, this is John Spalding with G1NBC Cuyahoga County. We are backstage at the Indie Gathering, and we have Jason Tostevin from Hands Off Productions. How are you today, sir?
Doing great. How you doing, John?
Good, good. How has the weekend been for you?
Oh, Indie Gathering is a great experience, packed full of indie filmmakers of every discipline, and they really celebrate indie filmmaking, so it's been great.
Cool. Did you have anything screened?
I did. We have a new horror comedy short that screened at they're now doing a drive-in style screening here on Saturday nights. We screened part of that. It was great.
Okay, cool. And what's that called?
It's called Born Again.
Okay. Any references to Christianity in there?
There might be. You'd have to see it. It's like all horror comedies, it's got a great twist ending. So
gotcha. Cool.
You want to see that. It's about amateur Satanists who are really, really bad at their summoning ceremony.
That sounds good. So how did Hands Off Productions start? How did you kind of really start honing in on your craft?
Yeah, so I was really a writer my whole life, and I saw an advertisement for the 48-hour film project, and I had decided I was going to write a short, have somebody else direct it. Mm-hmm. And just how it transpired, I ended up picking up directing duty about halfway through that 48-hour shoot, and it was like I had been living in black and white and somebody turned on the color. Like I just felt like that was the thing I was probably supposed to be doing. So that was the birth of Hands Off Productions.
Gotcha. What inspires you, or where do you draw your inspiration from when you're working on projects?
We're a really story-first group, and I often tell people I want my father-in-law, who's this beautiful salt of the earth, was a Mason his whole life. Mm-hmm. I want him to sit down and watch one of our movies, get it, enjoy it, have a great time for 7 minutes or 13 minutes or whatever it is. So, I'm really inspired on the connecting to an audience.
Gotcha, cool. And let's see, what are some current projects that you have going on? And just tell us a little bit about Hands Off Productions.
Yeah.
The type of people that you work with and the type of projects that you guys do. Yeah,
so briefly, we have screened all over the world, hundreds of festivals. Our current festival short is called Born Again, like I mentioned. Mm-hmm. Previous to that was a short called A Way Out, played over 100 festivals. It starred the ultimate Hollywood that guy, Robert Costanzo. So if you're watching this, look him up, you'll recognize him immediately.
Okay.
That was like a crime drama. It wasn't like a crime drama, it was a crime drama. Before that was IOU, which was a kind of a Twilight Zone episode, and before that our first real fest short was called Till Death, which was another horror comedy about 4 idiot husbands who kill each other's wives only to wake up the next day and discover they're all back as zombies. So we often work with the same core group of people.
Okay.
My creative partner really in everything is Randall Greenland, who's a really accomplished screenwriter. Mike McNeese has shot the last couple of shorts. Torrin Scott helps produce. Grant Jones has cut them. Jordan Fair has done audio. So, we talk about sharing duties, and we try to flex in and out and have involve new people every time, but there is a core.
Nice. We're looking at your IMDb page, or not your IMDb, your Vimeo page right now. What should they click on here?
Oh, well, Vimeo would be the place to look after you've seen some of our current stuff, because that's the old, raw, really figuring it out stuff. I would want people to try to catch some of our stuff on the festival circuit.
Gotcha, catch your festival circuit.
But first. Stones, that is on there, won the 48 in 2010.
Okay.
And eventually played at Cannes. So that's one that people have enjoyed.
Gotcha. Well, they are getting ready to do the awards and kind of close out the ceremony, and you're getting inducted.
That's right.
What are you getting inducted for?
I'm going into the Indie Gathering Hall of Fame. And,
congrats, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. It's really exciting. This was the first festival we ever went to. It's got a really near and dear place in my heart, and I'm a big believer in it.
Cool. How long, or how many times have you been here?
Oh gosh, between this and Horror Hotel, which is also organized by the same people and run in the same location, I couldn't hazard maybe 8,
okay.
7 or 8 times.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yep.
Well, Jason, thank you. This is Jason from Hands Off Productions getting inducted into the Indie Gathering Hall of Fame. So we appreciate you taking the time to interview, man.
Yeah, it's great. Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
Cool. Thanks a lot.